everybody. So I'm going to be showing you how to paste an image onto another image using Photoshop. This is the assignment I was doing. It's illustrating autocompletes. So we're going to start by going to Google and type in a strong phrase like I hate or I love. And I'm going to do I hate it when my cat. That's what I started with. And this was the autocomplete I chose. Smoking my cigarettes. So for this, I just want to find an image of a cigarette and paste it onto the mouth of a cat. So to start out, I'm going to find an image of a cat on Google. I'm going to go to images, and we're going to find a cat that'll work out. We'll do this one. He looks like he might smoke cigarettes. So we're going to click on him and then click view image. And there he is. We're going to right click him and save picture as. So we're already saving it to our pictures. That's a good place to put it. So I'm going to save as cat for photo. But for a cigarette. And we're going to pick this one. It's like at an angle so it'll look better with the cat, look more realistic. Click it, hit view image like before, right click again, save picture as, and cigarette, I can't spell, for Photoshop, and save it again. So now we have our images that we need, so we're going to go to Photoshop. I'm under the expert tab, so you should do that too if you're following along. And we're going to use this Polygonal Lasso tool. It's actually already selected, so it'll be ready to use once we import our images. So to do that, we want to go to File, Open, and we're going to find our cat image. There's cat for Photoshop, like I saved it, and click Open. And then we're going to do it again for the cigarette. And click Open. So now we have a tab for the cigarette and one for the cat. But we're going to go back to the cigarette. And we already have this Polygonal Lasso tool, like I said before. And what this does, it lets you draw lines around a shape, and you can copy the image inside of it, which is what we're going to do. So to pick where you want to start, we're going to go, we want to like draw as close as we can around this cigarette like that. So we can just have that image instead of all the checkered background. So we're going to start here, and you're just going to click where you want to start. And then you can see it drags this line wherever your mouse goes. But we want to stay close to this line, so we're going to go all the way down until we get to the curve. And click again. And you just keep clicking. Here we're going to do small clicks to get around the curve, since we can't do a straight one. And then once you're on the straight line again, you can go all the way down. And then small clicks again. And then you want to click where you started, and that'll close off your shape. So as you can see, it starts highlighting the cigarette image. So then we're going to go to Edit and Copy, which is just going to copy the inside of these lines. And then we're going to go over to the cat. Let's see, oops, there we go. And we're going to use the same Polygonal Lasso tool over here. It's already selected again. So we're going to select the area where we want the cigarette on the cat. You can do a really big area just to make sure you get it all in. So just click where you want to start and then drag your lines around again. I'm going to do a big area. It'll fill in wherever the cigarette's not. So it doesn't really matter anyway. But the cigarette has to go inside these lines. Otherwise it won't show up. So then we finish it, highlights it again. And then to get the cigarette into this area, you go to Edit and paste into selection. There's our big cigarette. So we want to change the size because obviously it's not going to fit in our area and it looks too big anyway. So you go to Image and Transform and then Free Transform. And that lets you change the shape of it. So you can just drag it smaller. That's a pretty good size, maybe a little smaller. And then you can move it onto the mouth of the cat. And if you move it too far out of your lines, you'll see that it won't show up. So that's why we had to draw the lines pretty big to make sure we got it in our area. So you just align it onto the mouth and hit the check mark, and that's it. And then you just want to make sure you hit File and Save As. Hit OK if that shows up. And we're going to save as Final Cat for Photoshop. And hit Save. We'll hit OK for that also if that pops up. And then you can have it on your computer to do whatever you need with it.